Christ, it's dark. Better get the power back on.
No DedSec registration detected. Identify yourself, or I'll seal the exits, hack your optic, and read you every drunken email you ever wrote until you starve.
Wait! Sabine sent me here.
Sabine's alive? Well, that's one piece of good news. I'm Bagley, DedSec's definitely not stolen, highly advanced AI assistant, and it seems I've been out of commission for a few months. Anyway, why don't you go connect me to the DedSec network so I can become more powerful than you could possibly imagine? I mean, catch up on what I missed. Ah, that's it. I'm reconnected to the network, downloading our database, news archives, and oh no. Terrorist group DedSec responsible for deadly bombings in London? Dalton Wolf dead? I leave you people alone for a second and you immediately cock it all up.
Bagley.
Data. London. Kelly. 4 Sirs. DED. Missions. Restart DED. Map. Missions. Restart DEDSEC.
Do you have any information on who the real bombers were?
There's a gap in my memory after Dalton, well, let's be honest, after I disarmed the bomb at Parliament. I'm missing information about what happened after I was taken offline. But from what I can infer, an unknown hacker group identified only as Zero Day was involved. I believe this Zero Day staged the attacks and framed DedSec for their dirty work. Come to my terminal. Sabine is requesting a video call. Patching in Sabine Brandt now. I suggest you listen very closely to anything she has to say.
There you are. I'm glad you made it. Bagley. God, it's good to hear your demented little voice. Is your memory intact?
Not even slightly. The last record I have is of our HQ being raided. My only lead is a group known as Zero Day. Ring any bells?
No. But the HQ was attacked by some men in black, the same that were at Parliament. Maybe working together. We didn't stand a chance. They just gunned everyone down.
Christ. How did you survive?
I managed to escape through the sewers to Camden. A contact smuggled me out of the city, and I've been hiding out in the north since.
Prudent. Your profile is red flagged as a high-priority target in the city's surveillance system. Even a partial recognition here would have you hunted down and shot on sight.
I'm sympathetic to your cause, but you can't deny that joining DedSec is a dangerous proposition, especially these days.
Listen, if anyone knows anything about risks, it's me. I lost everything and everyone. But it comes down to this. London is in a death spiral. And if DedSec can't pull it out, trust me, no one can. The city needs a resistance. And it starts with you. What do you say?
You're right. Let's get to it.
Excellent. New user registered. Welcome to DedSec. Now, it would be irresponsible of us to release you naked and mewling into the wild. You'll find equipment around the safe house that are essential items in your DedSec kit.
Tech upgrades. Tech points. Tech points can be found throughout London. Use them to purchase tech upgrades, gadgets and weapons. Purchase tech in the tech menu to obtain and upgrade gadgets, weapons, and hacks. Equipping tech. To change an operative's weapon or gadget, use the edit function in the team menu. Purchased tech is available to all operatives. Button A. Got it. Tech. Gadgets. Infiltrator Spiderbit. Locked. A stealth-based spider but capable of performing non-lethal takedowns. Locked. Gadgets. Hacks. Chase drone hacks. Weapons. LTL-68PDE weapons, gadgets. Infiltrator spiderbit. Acquired. A stealth-based spider but capable of gadget. Team. Joseph Wan, Erica Jankauskas. Fitness instructor Joseph Wanjiku. Developer. Runs Charlotte McElroy. Historian. Recruited into DE. Data. London, Kelly. Albion, DEDSE. Tech. Gadgets. Infiltrator spiderbit. Acquired. A stealth-based spiderbit capable of performing non-lethal takedowns. Locked. Adds double jump and sprint capabilities. Locked. Adds weapons. LTL-68PDEDSEC pistol. Acquired. Hacks. Chase drone hacks. Acquired. Chase drones can be disabled for a short period of time. Locked. Chase drones can be hijacked. Hacks. Turret hacks. Locked. Turrets can be disabled for a short period of time. Locked. Gadget weapons. Gadgets. AR cloak. Locked. AR camouflage to render the wearer invisible. Team. Erica Jankauskas. Joseph Wanjiku. Weapons. Team. Gadgets. Team. Joseph Team. Erica Janka. Gadgets. Team. Erica Janka. Team. Gadgets. Team. Charlotte Mac. Team. Joseph Wanjiku.
We have a sophisticated system for hiding your identity from facial recognition tech. It's called a mask. And while we're here, perhaps we can talk about updating your wardrobe. I mean, look at you. Come on.
Shop. #1. #2. Right stick rotate. Shop. Mask. Face. Shop. #3. Wardrobe. Outer outfit. Wardrobe. Miscellaneous. Right stick default. Miscellaneous. Shop. #2. #4. #17. #4. #16. Right stick rotate. #22. #1. Shop. Face wear. Shop. Wardrobe. Out. Wardrobe. Masks. Wardrobe. #1. #2. #3. Right. #2. Right. Wardrobe. Masks.
You've got all these fancy new toys, but it's also important to know the basics. You need to learn how to throw a punch and how to take one. Albion will escalate if you come at them with a gun and shoot you down. We want to avoid collateral damage. In DedSec, we try to use guns only as a last resort.
Have you already met Connie Robinson? She owns the pub and is an old DedSec contact, not to mention a champion amateur boxer. Go to the practice ring and she'll show you how to stop flinching when someone cocks a punch at you.
I'll be right down.
Let's start with some basic strikes. Hit me. Don't be shy. You want to get in under my block. Find the weak point. Just like that. Quick on your feet now. You want to create distance. You're getting it. You're getting it.
there's only one more skill you need to master: socialization. The rest of your team has arrived. Why not go and have a chat?
Welcome to DedSec.
Bang in. Hope to expose the bastards in charge, yeah?
Hello.
I still can't really believe we are DedSec. Seems like we should have to pass some training exam or something.
Does it look like we have time for that? We learn by doing.
Now that you're all as thick as cyber thieves, Sabine would like to talk to you.
Well done, team. It's good to see the safe house filling up again. The only way we're going to keep London from falling into total oppression is by rebuilding the resistance. We need to recruit, train, build back our arsenal. The people are itching to rise up and take their city back. We just need to show them that DedSec are fighting along with them.
That's very noble. But I joined DedSec to make some concrete changes.
You forgetting the mercs goose-stepping in the streets? They got the city by the balls.
You know who's taken real advantage? Organized crime. We can't ignore Clan Kelly.
Fair, but remember that this zero-day hacker group is still out there. They took out DedSec once, and it's a good bet they'll try again. I believe they were responsible for the bombings and framed DedSec. With your help, I plan to get to the bottom of this mystery.
I'd say that's a full docket. Enough talk. Let's unfuck London.
First order of business. The Signals Intelligence Response Service, or SIRS, or the Earl Grey Gestapo, have developed a surveillance technology called AR Reconstruction. It's the bleeding edge of privacy rights violation, and thus it could be very useful in our attempts to find Zero Day.
We have some damage control to do if we want to change the perception that we're a bunch of violent thugs. I'll let you be the judge of how best to handle yourself, but remember, you represent DedSec now.
Everyone had them. If there's this great option of tech, people are just going to start using.
Tech. Data. Store. Featured offers. Reap clothing. Featured offer. Cosmetic bundles. Left bumper switch operatives. Left bumper map. City of Westminster. Oppressed. Rescue reporting for duty. City of Westminster. Oppressed. Camden, Isling, Tower Southwark, Lambeth. City of Westminster, Camden.
Yeah, no matter the cost.
Parliament actually tried to put a stop to the cash points, but people were using them so much already. There was outrage. I mean, some parts of London were already using crypto as their primary currency by then.
And now, apparently, or at least in theory, crypto is illegal.
Yeah, in May this year, economists
Auto drive
found
now
that crypto
disabled.
was being traded more than the pound, and banks were not happy. They basically forced the government to ban cryptocurrency in a last-ditch effort to save the pound.
But it's not like that's worked. People are still using crypto, and it's been pushed further, deeper underground. Things used to work fine with crypto, and it was just a peer-to-peer sharing economy-style system. Now it's all on the dark web and wrapped up again in organised crime.
Yeah, if you want to make something thrive on the black market, just make it illegal.
The Buccaneer, this is the man. Hello, resistors, it's Buck
time. Are you all sitting comfortably? No? Good. That's as it should be. This is The Bug. I'm Andy, and joining me to analyse the latest blowflies to emerge from the courts of once free Britain, it's Alice.
Hello, Andy.
And today, we're going to talk to you about Albion, your friends of mine. Alice, the government has extended Albion's contract and have also boasted that violent crime has plummeted to a record low. Now, extending Albion's contract, to me, that's like having a pet dog, let's call it Nigel for the sake of argument, that attacks you every single day and thinking to yourself, wouldn't it be nice if Nigel had pups?
That contract has been extended so many times, it's like the neck of a politician that's criticised the government.
I'm not sure entirely how those contract extension negotiations went, probably like a footballer. In the old days, I assume Albion's agent was leaking stories to the press about how our favourite private militia was being tapped up by Barcelona. The government panics and thinks, well, we've got to get them started. It's too late. But still, violent crime, record low. Although I imagine that probably depends exactly how you count it. If you include violent crime committed by the state, either themselves or via Albion, their chosen violent crime contractors, who provide such a very valuable bargain service of beating people up, well, it's probably not quite as low as the figures suggest.
I don't know, I think they're probably right. Who has...
If you're feeling out of your depth or like you could use a breather, you can always call on your new teammates to step in. It's your call.
That's the advantage of working together.
Team. Erica Jankauskas. Fitness instructor. Joseph Wanjiku. Charlotte McElroy. Historian. Reactivated Bagley. Recent events. Reactivated Bagley. Recruited into DEDSEC by Sabina Brandt. Joseph Wanjiku. Drone betray hack. Recent events. DEDSEC uncovered the government was responsible for their friend's death. Demographics. Age, 19.
Welcome to DedSec. With you on board, we'll be unstoppable.
Bang in. Hype to expose the bastards in charge, yeah?
Excellent.
I'm here.
Restricted areas. Restricted areas. Restricted areas.
In theory, the AR reconstruction should allow me to use various sources of surveillance data to rebuild past events. Access a data relay, and I can scrape all the metadata for this area. That's it. Now, let's take this autocratic wet dream for a test drive.
That's a gun, that's a gun, that's a gun!
Already dead. Better get ready. I'm getting shot at. Direct.
CTOS AR. Data reconstruction in progress.
Cool. Wouldn't mind the home version, know what I mean? For research purposes.
You're right. We definitely need this extremely cool thing I want for investigating Zero Day. Shit, for some reason I can't clone it to our servers. All right, access the network here and let's see if we can't find out where to nick one. That's the CTOS up there. Aha! The SIRS has deployed this technology at their HQ, and I've just nabbed their manual on how to set up the system. Now, Scarpa, you can't steal their toy if they throw you in the gulag.
But no one's just going to hand over this AR tech, right, Bags?
The program is hosted on a server that's on the roof of SIRS HQ. All you have to do is grab the whole thing, then take it to a few high-density locations so I can recalibrate it to the DedSec network and clone my own version.
Hold up. The server's on the roof. You've got a plan, I hope.
We need to find someone with access to a cargo or construction drone that can fly it off of there. Perfect opportunity to recruit a heavy lifter to the cause, I'd say.
So, you got any idea where I can find someone like that? A heavy lifter with a construction drone?
Well, let's put our thinking caps on, shall we? Now, who in London would have access to a construction drone? Could it be a construction worker?
Not helping.
Not so hard, was it? There's an active construction yard nearby. I dare say you'll probably be able to find a construction worker to recruit there. Here's the coordinates.
I mean, who needs violent crime anymore?
Map. Camden. Reporting for...
Anyway, you know, you can just starve to death without even starting a gang war.
We do have to ask exactly what does the Prime Minister make of all this. Let's ask him. Oh, I hope they pick up. Hello, you're through to number 10 Downing Street. Hello, is the Prime Minister there, please? Let me just check. Sorry, you've missed him. I'm afraid he's popped out for the decade. Oh, never mind. Is there anyone else I can talk to? Yes, of course. There's a shady cabal of vested interest who control him and prop him up in power. Great, I'll have a chat with them then.
Oh, Andy, remember when you could get away with prank calls without people coming round to your house to beat the shit out of you?
Oh, happy times.
You're listening to The Bug.
Did you think the Prime Minister will ever come back?
I don't know you've ever had a Prime Minister.
Oh, they have a beastly drone friend. I mean, the person looks efficient too.
They look promising.
Don't know a screwdriver from a hammer myself. One of them big drones could be useful, right?
Occupation? Check. Drone? Check. This could be the one.
You look like someone who's had just about enough of this bollocks. Am I right?
You're saying you're with DedSec? I could use the help.
I mean, can't guarantee anything, but we'll try. What's up?
Clan Kelly helped me pay a medical bill, and I've been working off the debt. Problem being, they keep adding to what I owe, and are basically using me like an indentured servant.
Right. I'll set things in motion.
Pan Kelly will bleed our new friend dry if we don't do something. This particular construction site is a money laundering front for a Kelly chapter out of Camden Market. Any record of the debt would be stored there.
Acknowledged.
Map. Camden. Recruit Ben Watson.
Reality TV competitive dating show set in a nude commune. Andy, I watched it and I liked it, and I do not want to be the kind of person who enjoys nude competitive reality television dating shows. I did not want to know that about myself. I have to go sit in the corner and cry.
That's it from The Bug. Don't forget the live show that is so secret it is definitely not happening at the usual time and place this month. Definitely not. And definitely do not tell anyone not to come to it. It's definitely not happening. Usual time and place. Bye-bye.
Steve, we're going to...
Be banging to have one of them with us. Albion insider means Albion access, right?
The conference to 3 p.m.
You want the business? We'll need a response today.
Anywhere. Anytime you need us, we're there. Wi-Fi on the fly.
Control to all units, possible hostiles near your location. I'm in pursuit of the target.
Negative. No sign of suspect. Over.
Oh, this is a complete Kelly takeover. When did they get this organised? Oh, big.
You're looking for a terminal or some kind of device that Clan Kelly would have stored the debt records on. Don't have the right tool for the job? You can exchange your gadget for a different one that's better suited to the situation.
Self-driving cars. I always find myself stuck in traffic jams or roadblocks. Not to mention accidents. I've heard so many stories of cars dunking into the back of others. I think they're worse than human drivers sometimes. The technology.
Awaiting area crime report.
Resume. Button B back.
Fuck off! Find the toss pots. Drone, get to searching.
As you know,
Look around here.
Commencing search. Target not found. Searching.
If you have enough personal data.
Fuck! We asked that up, didn't we?
Shit! It's clear. Moving on.
Ah, cannabis and fentanyl together at last through the miracle of genetics.
Bet there's chemicals in there we don't even know about.
Right, you can erase all record of their debt, putting our new friend back into the black and, more importantly, out of Clan Kelly's reach.
Brilliant.
What the hell? He's jacked. Oh. Nothing much here.
Taking fire! I got him! I need some cover!
Come on! Piece of shit!
The cunt! Ow!
We don't have to do this!
Oh, fuck off!
Lord got nothing to live for. Got to reload. I don't see them no more.
The truck was around there. See?
Give yourself. Go see what's up. In there. See him? Oh shit!
Transfer complete. While the drones observing your every move might make you feel like you're living in a city-shaped prison, what's bad news for society is good news for DedSec. You can hack those nosy little buggers and use them to scout ahead.
That debt you're on about, we took care of it. You don't owe Clan Kelly a thing. No more slaving away, right?
What a relief. You know, despite what I heard recently, you lot are real decent.
I know this can sound crazy and all, but I think you fit right in with DedSec. Yeah?
Just what I was hoping to hear. I'm in.
We're not gonna find him! It's done!
You look like someone who's had just about enough of this bollocks. Am I right?
So you're a DedSec then? Grand. Got some info for you.
Go on.
My entire firm just got the sack pretty much. 300 people, 300 families. The cowardly fucks just told us we're being replaced.
That's terrible.
I landed on my feet, but the whole situation smells bad to me. I was an investigator with the tech law firm, but they fired all the lawyers too. There's no fucking way they replaced us all that quick. Not unless they were up to something dodgy.
Yeah, you're right. So now you want DedSec to do some digging for you?
Yes. If you help me out with this, I'll do plenty in return.
A tech corporation acting unethically? Sounds out of character, but let's investigate anyway.
I'll check it out.
Map. Camden. Southwark. Recruit Shannon Mullen.
Disobedience will be met with force.
I think, Jack. Go ahead. You're not going to find anything.
There's a lot of worry and fear over what they can do with the data. They can track anyone, find anyone, see what every individual is doing at any point in time. But I think there's even deeper reasons why this data empowers these huge companies to control our society and make us do things. So lots of predictive technologies which are implemented by these tech giants. It's not only interested in knowing what we're going to do, but influencing the patterns of our movement. So technologies might suggest routes to use in the city, places to go, restaurants to go to, cafes to go to, music to listen to. And these suggestions are not just predicting what we might like to do, they're actually influencing the way citizens move, think, eat, meet, and use their city as a place. So London has become a place where a small group of surveillance capitalist companies like Bloom can control the movements of individuals and orchestrate the way they move around their city and the way they essentially live, the things they do, the things they enjoy, and the life they lead. So we're kind of outsourcing our decision-making, I would say, to a huge corporate capitalist company, and there's something very, very scary about that indeed. All these technologies can be used to not only influence us to act as the perfect consumer, but also to prevent us from doing radical and revolutionary things. So technologies in foreign nations that have been used are things like heat map features which show where populations are gathering. In-game rewards can be offered to people to take different routes. Things like that. Traffic data can be manipulated to prevent people gathering and protesting, as has happened in some of the authoritarian regimes across the world recently. So what we're looking at is not only a set of technologies which make people behave as ideal consumers, but ones which actually can be put to use to prevent radical and disruptive behaviour in the city, which limits the power of any kind of revolutionary force.
So, if you thought you had a perfect life, you used to. And we're not going to reclaim our lives without a fight. I'm Tash, and you've been listening to Buccaneer, keeping the resistance informed. Keep listening, keep fighting, and remember, nobody owns you but you.
Cream and spice and all things nice. That's what little treats are made of. Sanjoli's Kitchen, voted best tikka masala in London.
and welcome to today's episode of The Upload. We're talking about the optic and how it's changed our lives. Now, as you remember, Bloom announced a new version of the optic at the recent Tone conference, but we haven't heard too much about that since due to the dramatic events there.
You've arrived at our contact's former employer, and aside from some heavily armed security guards, it's basically a ghost town.
Huh. Interesting.
I don't think this replacement is on site. Dig around and see if you can figure out where they are.
Take calls, browse the internet directly as if the screen was in front of your eyes. Instead of having to carry around a phone, you've just got the small handheld unit. So much lighter and so much more convenient. It's great.
Vicky, you sound like you absolutely love the optic. Do you actually think that it's made our lives any better?
I mean, sure, it's definitely made things a lot easier. It's so simple to call someone now. All you have to do is choose who you want to chat to, and they're there. I'm browsing so many. I already used to have to sit down.
Suspect not a darkness position. Suspect is shooting!
Flocked to it. There was free Wi-Fi and phone plans. Worse because you had to give up privacy expectations.
Damn it! Where's my backup?
Borough Uprising. Liberate London. Fight against London's oppression by completing borough opportunities in London's...
That's it for Albion's automated armoured car assembly. Should kick this whole uprising into high gear. Bit more of that and this borough will internally combust. No? Nothing on that? Well, I guess it's back to knock jokes then.
Investigating. Suspect was there earlier. Check it.
You can do your corporate espionage from there.
Data, Southwark Auto. We, the undersigned, agreed.
Sending you the data.
Copy that. I'll analyse the company records while you get to safety.
Bagley, what have we got?
Well, I found our prospect's replacement. It's an AI. And a pretty shoddy one at that. Nowhere near as smart as me. It could maybe replace a few million humans at most.
Fucking hell.
Oh, right. I suppose from your perspective that's a lot. If you like, we can go destroy it before it puts anyone else out of work.
Okay, excellent. Send me the coordinates. Now, what should we put here?
Paste up tutorial. Paste up locations. There are 47 paste up locations in London. The more difficult they are to reach, the better the rewards.
Doing a little positive propaganda.
Those are headquarters.
I mean, I guess we shouldn't complain. So it's really just stepping into the vacancy left when it became patently obvious that God had retired. When you think of that, the similarities, omnipresent, omniscient, judgmental, stripping away your finance.
What's the point of risking your neck out there if you don't get any credit for it? Paste ups let the people of London know.
Map. Southwark. Lambeth. Recruit Shannon Mullen. Recruit Shannon Mullen.
The DedSec is back, and the increased visibility might even encourage some of them to donate to the cause.
Makes me feel important knowing that I'm being watched with everything I do, Andy.
Well, it's just not reassuring, isn't it? It's like having an extra aunt.
This is the aunt that gets drunk at Christmas and vomits in the kiddie pool, right?
Get that on. This is the bug on the Buccaneer. Let's move on now to sport. Well, the closest thing we have to sport now, riots. I mean, riots are my favourite sport now. Alice, ever since they turned the Oval from a cricket ground into the immigration processing centre. And yeah, rioting it's a great sport. It's fun for all the family. It's guaranteed action. It's pleasingly violent. I mean, I know the underdogs never win, but I mean that's like top level football if you can. But it's still fun to root for them, isn't it? Go team, people of Britain. Oh, never mind, you've been crushed by the machinery of the state again. Still, good effort, lots of positives to take away from today's riot. I'll come back stronger next time. Our luck's going to turn, I can feel it. It's our season. It's our season.
You can't spell riot without right, and by right I mean right wing.
So, who do we turn to for help, support and assistance in desperate times like these? Well, our artificially intelligent on Bagley's road.
The job-killing AI's code blueprint has been packed up into a crate on site.
Time for a bit of destruction.
Parcel Fox Courier Tutorial. Parcels. Operatives can take parcels from any pickup box and deliver them to the specified destination box. Parcels can have up to 3 properties, each with its own difficulty. Parcel properties. Timed, delivery can time out. Fragile, the parcel will be destroyed if it takes too much damage. Contraband, the parcel will attract Albion attention. Recommended jobs. A recommended icon is displayed next to packages. Parcel Fox. Somerset House. 1515 M130 Ito. Left bumper switch tab left. Right bumper switch. Parcel Fox Courier Tutorial. Parcels. Operatives can parcel Fox.
Operative are all consuming, so taking app gigs is a good way to make some extra quid that works around your new schedule. Lots of people will pay well to have their sensitive packages handled with care, and some will even pay you for deliveries.
Map. Lambeth. A parcel Fox. Parcel Fox.
Ah! I do hope you know what you're doing. That package is going to attract quite a lot of attention.
Shit, package is getting banged up.
Any sign of the target? Anyone?
Actually, that's terrible advice. Keep it as unreal as you can possibly manage. The Bug. Objective voice of objection for a most objectionable word. Hello, Bugsters. Welcome to The Bug, the comedy show that holds up the Medusa of Saturn.
Oi, easy does it.
I'm Andy, I bench 480, and I can crack a tree in half just by looking at it. Can I? Well, it's reality anymore. Alice, what do you bench?
I bench body weights.
Right.
Well, not my body weight.
Okay.
Body weight of a baby.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need to give that kind of detail.
It's very impressive. People look at me and go, where did you get that baby?
Yeah. You are listening to The Bug.
In this week's Truth News, according to an official poll, 98% of Londoners are very happy with CTOS, and I am not sure that I agree with this, Andy. I don't think 98% of Londoners have ever, in the history of London, ever agreed on anything. You could not get 98% of Londoners to agree that oxygen was better than breathing a fog of raw liquid feces. And they expect us to believe that everyone agrees CTOS is better than not choking on shit mist.
I mean, maybe they just spent 98% of one specific Londoner who bought shares in Bloom before its tentacles grew into every crevice of the country. I mean, this is not just any old poll, we should say that. This is not any poll, this is an official poll, right from very heart of government. It's not a fake poll organised by a couple of their main guys sitting in the ventilation today.
And delivered.
Official poll through online translator, in case you didn't study languages. Let's find out what it actually means. Made up lie. There we go. Glad to clear that up. I think it's fair to say, entirely trust these official polls they feed us, Alice. I mean, they could publish an official poll saying that over 99.9% of children like ice cream, and I would instantly assume that all children now...
Map. Missions. Main reporting for duty. Recruitment.
Hates all ice cream and would prefer to eat it.
Missions. Map. City of Lambeth. Recruit
Bit of gravel mixed with dead badger. They could publish an official poll saying that 10 out of 10 cats prefer cat food to being whacked with a tennis racket, and I would assume that all cats have gone vegan and are queuing up outside Wimbledon meowing, choose me.
I trust these polls as much as I trust someone recommending a movie that they watched during a breakup. Your judgment is impaired, Sally. I'll make my own decisions.
I trust those polls as much as I would trust Mary Kelly if she came up to me and said, "Congratulations, Andy, you've just won a free holiday to the south of France in the back of this windowless van."
I think official polls are like the unsolicited dick pics that government provides us. I didn't ask for it, I don't believe it, it's on an angle, you've artificially inflated it ahead of time, and anyone that falls for one deserves all the disappointment of trying to match it to reality. These polls are absolute rubbish, Andy. I read one the other day that said the plumbing in London was good, and it absolutely is not. I mean, we have this technology now where they can spy on my every bowel movement. There's a CTOS camera installed inside my underwear drawer. A media drone is scaring the birds off my garden bird feeder, and you can't get me consistently hot water.
Speaking of media drones, I mean, they're everywhere, clearly. The great thing, I guess, about media drones is that, as inanimate robots, they actually have more humanity, compassion and dignity than the human journalists we used to have to put up with a much more accurately calibrated moral compass. But it's the intrusion I can't stand, Alice. I'm in showbiz. Look at me here in this windowless dungeon. I'm in showbiz, and it's terrible for me with all these drones. I'm being filmed all the time, every day. I have to make sure I've done my hair and makeup and not wearing clothes I've ever worn before. We all have crosses to bear.
At this point, they've installed so many CTOS cameras, I'm not sure where they'll put them.
You have my word, this will be investigated promptly. If you find anything, contact me. Trust me.